Wow, mate, this shot is very amazing. It's fascinating, man. Like
How
taken
clear is
by a
how
pro.
taken by a pro, but how clear is the water? How just mate, just paradise.
Yeah.
So Jay Z, after we uploaded that last clip, um, I had a couple of phone calls and some mates that inboxed me asking to know a bit more about you. So, with your okay, can I ask you a couple of like
Really?
loaded random off the cuff questions so people can get to know you a bit more?
Oh yeah, 100% sure.
All right, dude. Okay, let's start with three questions. How old are you? Where do you live? And are you married? And do you have family or
Okay.
kids?
Well, first question. I am 32 years old now. Born in 1990. Yes, I have a partner. Not married yet, but I do have a partner, and we do have two kids. One boy, a 10-year-old boy, and a 3-year-old girl.
Oh yeah.
And I live here in the Philippines, specifically in Pangasinan, but I grew up somewhere in Baguio City, which is a much better place if you'd ask me. I would prefer to live on that area because it's much cooler, colder, rather than where I am right now. But yeah, due to the fact that we won't be able to buy a lot over there because it's much expensive. Um, I mean, you're not gonna be choosy, yeah. So
How far you live from Manila?
from Manila, I think if you're gonna ride a bus, it'll take you around like 6 hours away from
Oh
where I
wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Um, so mate, I met you in 2019,
live.
um, where we both work for the same organisation.
Yep.
You're a subcontractor, and you're the founding director of a group of virtual assistants.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Tollivers and how
Well,
it
yeah.
started, and yeah,
Talibus started with a humble beginning. In fact,
sounds
I
like a
don't know.
storybook.
Yeah, I don't know if you have seen the videos. I think you have, but yeah,
Yeah, I have.
we,
Yeah,
we, we started with we started working in a stinky place. Don't want to term it that way because that served its purpose. But yeah, we started from zero, with having no equipment, etc., etc. Um, Basically, the tall of the story started back in 2017 when I met Dan Butler and
oh
Sima.
yeah, yeah, I work with you. Yep.
Um, Back then, I was actually just looking for a greener pasture. Prior to me becoming a VA, I actually worked as a customer service representative in the call center industry. Um, I was just so lucky to meet Sima and Dan, and yeah, that basically started this Toledo's team. That
And how and so when I met you, you only had I think one or maybe two
like
VAs under your. How many you got now?
when I met you, we got four
Oh, you had four back then.
Yep, just four, and right now we got 13 VAs.
Wow. And not only in Australia, you told me the other day you're actually doing some work in the UK now.
Yes, indeed. We are offering our services in UK. We are also reaching out to US clients as well.
Wow, mate, it's good. Such a good story. And like to see how you've grown and how we've got to know each other in 3.5 years is so cool. So, mate, as I said in the previous clip, you and I both sort of stumbled across our passions. Well, my new passion is learning how to edit content.
Yep.
And we learned 6 months ago that's your hidden passion. So
Yeah.
it's been an amazing show. I dig when we catch up on a Saturday and we sort of teach each other and learn some stuff. So hey mate, got some other stuff to share with you now. Where we go, we visit Matatranka, we visit Bitter Springs, and you get to ask me what was my highlight of my trip. So
Yep.
let's roll into them now, hey?
Sure.
All right,
Excited to watch
cheers.
it. Hi, my name is Jay Z, aka Mark Colasso from the Philippines. So I grew up in La Trinidad, Benguet, Baguio City. Studied in Baguio City as well, but right now I am residing here in Pangasinan, which is just 2 hours away from Baguio City, and this is our sanctuary. The clip that you're seeing right now, that's our house. our own home, and I'm very proud to say that we got it from working as a virtual assistant, me and my partner, of course. And yeah, let me introduce to you my lovely partner. Her name is Rezi, the woman that I will be growing old with. And of course, our little soldier, his name is Ethan, and our lovely princess, Zarina Javaya. Now, this is the Talivas team. We're not yet complete on that video. So those are the people that I work with in Talivas. So Talivas is basically a group of freelance virtual assistants. So if you need remote support, just contact me directly and I'll help you out. Bitter Springs. Does the water taste bitter? That's why they call it Bitter Springs?
Are you trying to be funny or what? No, Bitter Springs. Bitter Springs. It's a natural thermal spring. And in this area, there's actually two of them. So there's just one Bitter Springs, and there's one further into the vid called Matatranka. This one's a lot more natural. The Matatranka one's got concrete edges and stuff, but the water is insane.
Look at the water. Fascinating. Really fascinating.
You see that noodle that Belinda was on? What you do in that noodle is you actually drift down. So there's a current in the creek. So you drift down. So you get on that platform that we saw previous, and then you drift down on your noodle, and you get out at that little ladder that you saw. Each drift takes you about 2 or 3 minutes. So you can see the ladder in the background. So you drift down to that ladder, get out, walk around. You get bored after probably 5 or 6 times, but we ended up chatting to all different people. Every time we jumped in, we bumped into somebody new. They're all doing the same thing. See the turtle? What is it called? You see the tortoise?
Yeah. Water is really clear, man.
Yeah. Here's the other one.
Matatranka.
Nothing funny to say there, Jay-Z? Just Matatranka? Just matter of fact. So yeah, mate, we did not know when we started walking down this path. We were just going, well, this is just like paradise. All these palm trees, and it was so tropical.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah. So see the difference? See, it's got like a concrete edge.
Yep.
So there's been some man influence. Yeah. But the bottom is still sandy and natural. What you're looking at here is where the water comes out to feed the spring, to feed Matatranka. Just over 30 million litres a day.
Wow.
What you're looking at here is the Nitmaluk, or what used to be known as the Katherine Gorge. It's a national park called Nitmaluk now. If I'll be honest, this is the main reason why we went down to Katherine, because we wanted to do a number of walks or hikes. But what we didn't realise is that it was so bloody hot. So we ended up kayaking the river, and we did a small walk. We still got an amazing experience in the Katherine Gorge, but we had intended to do a number of the hikes and a number of the walks, but it was just too bloody hot.
Where is this at? Still in the same location?
So yeah, in same area. So this is east of Katherine, I think, off memory. So in Katherine, you've got a number of tourist attractions. One of them is Matatranka. The other one is Bitter Springs. In Katherine town, you've got hot springs. And just out of Katherine, you've got Nipmaluk. And also in the previous video, you saw Edith Falls. So it's all in like a big area around each other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
So you go to Katherine and you do the tourist stuff around Katherine, which includes all those places that I just suggest. How amazing is that?
Man. So Katherine does offer a lot.
Yeah, interesting town. You talk about not being fond of where you live. I wouldn't like to live in Katherine. Too many bogans live in Katherine.
Bogans? What's a bogan?
What's a bogan? So a bogan is, well, okay, so let me try and describe this without offending anybody. So a bogan is somebody that is quite possibly have front teeth missing. They've possibly got tattoos, whereas tattoos these days are acceptable. And they've probably got a mullet. And a mullet and a black shirt.
What's a mullet?
What's a what?
What's a mullet?
A mullet is where guys have really long, scraggly hair at the back, but on the sides and the top is a bit like mine, so very short. And so if you can visualize a dude that's got teeth missing, wearing maybe a black shirt, maybe a packet of cigarettes rolled up in his arm, and a mullet, that's a bogan. Well, slang term, a bogan, yeah.
I'm not a bogan yet. Okay.
No, you're not a bogan. You're not a bogan. So Belinda and I, it was our joint birthday. Like our birthdays are a month apart, but so we decided to have our joint birthday on this particular boat. And this boat did a river cruise at night. We had dinner on there, champagne. We sat at a table with some amazing people, but none of the footage was any good. We had some amazing food. No surprises. I took some photos of the sunset. It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was Barramundi. So this is part of Litchfield Park. The Litchfield Park is famous for again walks and hikes, but also a lot of the waterfalls. Yeah, I can't remember the name of these falls.
Just
all this is
taken. Nature, huh?
Yeah. So all this is taken by the M50.
Mate, there's still one question that was part from the previous video, and that is, what's the most memorable place and or experience that you have in this particular trip?
In summary, Bitter Springs and Nipmaluk and Katherine Gorge.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. We're for now.